Okay, let's continue. Page 46. In the table of contents, right-click countries and property. On the Layer Property dialog box, click the Source tab. So that's the second tab. So previously we did General tab, and the second one is Source tab. And Source tab, and we're going to examine the data source information. So notice that a layer does not have to be visible on the map in order for you to see its properties. So now it's not visible right now. And and what is the source data type? And we can see data type, file, geodatabase feature class. So page 47, that's the answer. File, geodatabase feature class. So what is feature class? So feature class is a collection of geographic features that have the same geometry type, such as point, line, or polygon, the same attributes, and the same spatial reference. Feature classes can be stored in a geodatabase or as shapefile, coverages, or other data formats. You will learn more about the data formats later. And what is the name of the source feature class and in which database is located? That's here, database. And it's in my Getting to Know ArcGIS, Chapter 3, Data World Geodatabase. So it's in countries. So the feature class is countries, and we can see feature type is simple, and the geometry type is polygon. And here is stored the geographic coordinate system and the datum information. So next, using the same approach, look at the data set for world population. So world population is here. Let's go to property. And as I mentioned that the layer properties will refer to the last tab that you review. So generally, it will lead us to general tab, but last time we stopped and closed it out in source tab. So now this time we bring it up and we see source tab. So what are the names of source feature classes for these two layers? So it's all countries. See, countries. Previously it's countries. Let's go back again. It's country. So for the question, what are the same sources feature classes for these two layers? And we have one more to check, and it's all countries right here. So it is important to understand that a map may include multiple layers multiple layers, those are layers that point to the same underlying data. In the case of the current map document, the countries, world population, and air pollution layers are based on the same data source, a geodatabase feature class called countries. Layers in a source dataset sometimes have the same name, but they don't have to. Despite sharing the same source dataset, the layers look different from each other. Why? Because they have a different symbology schemes. So symbology, we're going to learn more. And symbology refers to the appearance of features on a map: color, line thickness, fill motif, and so on. Unlike source data, layers store symbology information in a map document. For instance, the countries layer is symbolized using a single color for all country polygons. The world population layer has graduated symbol based on population data. The air pollution layer has graduated symbols based on particulate matter calculation. Population and particulate matter are all stored as attributes of countries. Feature class, there are many other attributes stored with feature classes. You will need more about attribute data later. So for Symbology, as you notice, we have a symbology tab, so we can see they are all different. So remember that air pollution by county, that we have a graduate symbols, and classification is manual and they look different. And let's go to see the world population and graduate color, and those are the data. And let's see the cities. Symbology, graduate symbols instead of graduate colors. For counties, symbology is only single symbol, as I mentioned before. So now close the layer properties at the top of the table of contents. So click the list by source button. And let's do it now. And now we can see the mouse pointer over the data path, see the path of its entry. And hover it here, and now you can see. So the list by source option is especially helpful when you have data from different locations in the same map document. Right now we just have one source that is in my folder, data world geodatabase. So now by click the list by drawing order button again, so let's restore the table contents to its default appearance. So if you want to save your work, click on the menu bar, click File. So now we're going to save it. We can just click Save, or this button here, we can just click Save as well. Saving your work is optional. When you begin a new exercise, however, it is important that you open the new map document specified in the instructions. So the exercises are not always continuous, and if you work in the same map document throughout a chapter, your result may not match the book. But now we just move on to the next one. Okay, now we are going to exit out. Before we exit out, let's go to map document and properties. So this one, they put map documents in, they document it properly, and they save the path name so that when we open the data, and the data path name is well stored, that they know where to find the path for the data source. If not, when you open it up, you will see the data is missing, and you have to right click on it to the dataset bottom again to set your data source and find your data and fix it. Okay, thank you so much. We are going to move to the next exercises. Okay, now we save again, and we could exit out on the right hand side corner, close, or we could just go to File and Exit. Thank you so much for watching.